Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Becky, and here on my channel I post a lot of pregnancy content, motherhood, just lifestyle and reviews, just anything in general that if you're a mom you're gonna be able to relate to. Today's video is going to be what I'm packing for my hospital bag for baby number 3. This, like I said, is my 3rd baby, so this is not my first rodeo. I've done the overpacking, I've done the extreme overpacking, and I'm just over it because I don't want to have to come home and be recovering with a newborn, getting used to my newborn, and having to unpack is just another thing that you don't want to do too much of. So if you pack just enough and you calculate it right, things will just go a lot smoother. So obviously the first thing you're gonna need is a hospital bag. The one that I got it off of walmart.com on like those deal days that they just had about a week ago. I got a big weekender bag. It's still not shaped right, but once I pack it with this stuff, it's gonna be shaped right. I got it on sale for like $45. It was normally like $60, but I figured, I mean, we're always going to Disney, we're always taking quick trips. I mean, you cannot go wrong with having a weekender bag. So this is the one that I got. I really like it, I recommend it. But let's start with the essentials. First things first, we're having babies during COVID, and like the pandemic is almost over. Not really. I don't know what the hospital, how they're reacting to it. So the first thing that I'm bringing are these little clear bags. I'm bringing some Clorox wipes. I'm bringing a Tide to Go pen just because I bring that everywhere. But I found these at the Walmart toiletry dollar spot, and I could not pass it up. I got a bunch for like each of our cars, one for the hospital bag. I'm bringing an extra mask for myself and one for my husband. This is disposable, and I'm more than sure that the hospital is going to provide us with more disposable mask. So I'm just bringing him one just in case. He always has a bunch on him, but just in case that day, you know, it catches him off guard, I'm bringing one for him. And then I'm gonna fill this with, this is just an empty bottle. I'm gonna fill it up with hand sanitizer because we got a bunch, like bulk, when COVID started. So I'm just gonna fill that up, and I'm gonna have this in my hospital bag. And for my other 2, I found these little loofahs, 2 for $1. I think they were actually like 2 for 75 cents at Walmart, along with shower gels for both of us, dry shampoo and shaving cream. When I had my first daughter, I had enough time to shave and shower, so that's exactly what I did. I didn't get to do it with my second, but that goes to show that both pregnancies are different, and you never know what exact day it's gonna hit you, whether you're gonna break your water one day randomly or go to a doctor's appointment and be sent directly to the hospital. So I'm bringing that just in case. I don't have high hopes, but just in case. And then another toiletry bag, which I have to figure out how exactly I'm gonna pack these, but this is literally just everything that I'm bringing. I just want to know, I still have to figure out exactly how. But packing these hair ties. I'm also packing these little ones. I have a bunch of these little clips for my girls, but I like these because I can just get my front like braids and tie it back and get my hair out of my face, especially for labor. I'm bringing a comfortable scrunchie because why not. I have a bunch of like extra razor tips things and then refills, so I'm just gonna bring one refill on one of these just in case I do end up like having time to shave and do all of the things and I feel like it, then I'll go ahead and do it. If not, then it's not that much to unpack. It's not that difficult. I also found these, which is super convenient to have, especially since you're in a hospital. Like, who knows what they have now with COVID. Some little like floss and stuff like that. And then a big hair clip because I'm obsessed with these and I have these everywhere. So it would only be right to have it while I'm giving birth too. I found these at the Walmart toiletry spot too, which was super convenient because it was $1 and they came with their little like package and a toothpaste. chapstick and lipstick, because chapstick you're gonna need, lipstick not too much, that's just extra, but it doesn't weigh too much, so I don't mind bringing it. And then I'm also going to be bringing my shower cap. This is the only one I have, so I don't mind packing this last minute for my last couple doctor's appointments, just in case they send me straight to the hospital. I don't mind throwing this right in my bag, or if my water breaks at home, like this is super easy to grab and just throw in there, because I'm only bringing dry shampoo and a shower cap because I know I'm gonna shower, but I also know that I'm not gonna wash my hair. I'm not gonna sit there and blow dry my hair and do all of the things, just because I know I'm gonna be focused on either laboring or recovering and bonding with my baby before I come home, and we have, like, you know, big sisters around. So yeah, I'm not gonna wash my hair. I don't mind doing that when I come home, and everything is a lot calmer. Also, for the whole showering thing, I highly recommend that you bring some flip-flops, dollar flip-flops, Walmart, Old Navy, Target, anywhere they sell these things, because you don't want to be in a hospital floor. I know it's a hospital, it's clean, but you don't want to be on a hospital floor like barefoot. I just always had like something against that. So easy flip-flops, you can toss them, you can wear them on the ride home, because like you're probably not going to be stopping anywhere but just going straight home. So my last little bag is my little electronics bag. I'm bringing a pair of headphones just because I don't have AirPods, but my headphones, I can connect them to my phone and speak on the phone while I'm holding baby, or like I just don't have to be like stuck to my phone like holding it, and it's convenient. I'm also bringing a portable charger. I highly recommend that because you don't want to be like stuck to the wall. Well, you're gonna be stuck to the bed, so I would definitely bring a portable charger, just because you don't want to have cord issues. You don't want to be like, your bed is probably not going to be like a normal iPhone charger to like distance from the wall. So portable chargers are good. We also, I carry 2 chargers all the time. My husband carries 2 chargers. All of our cars have chargers in them, so like I feel like I don't have to pack that until last minute. When I know I'm gonna go inside to give birth, I can just throw one of them in there and we'll be fine, between the portable charger and one charger. And either way, like I know my husband has extra chargers, so that's fine. I'm also bringing snacks. I didn't bring this with the girls, and I wish that I did. Sometimes you just don't want to wait for like a delivery to come in. You don't want to wait for their lunch, breakfast, and dinner like set hours. So like just a couple snacks here and there. This is mostly like gummies and Kind bars and protein bars, but it's always nice to have something just in case. This is something that I'm doing for the first time. I'm bringing lactation cookies. I'm only bringing one just because normally you just have colostrum in the hospital. You're going to be there 24 to 48 hours. You're not going to be breastfeeding 100%. By the time you leave, your boobs are just going to start creating supply. So I just figured I can give it a kickstart either right before labor or right after I give birth. Just eat some of these cookies and just like hope and wish, see what happens, because I mean you can't go wrong, and it's a snack, it's yummy. So, and this time around I'm also going to be bringing some change. I'm not bringing this whole thing. My husband and I, like, I just have to separate like maybe $5 from here in quarters, and I'm going to bring it just in case the vending machines are working and we're thirsty or we want something. I'm gonna bring it. So I'm just gonna separate that in a little Ziploc bag, like with $5 worth of quarters, just to have something, because you never know. I also suggest you bring a water bottle. Having one from home is like just so comforting. It's yours. This, if you haven't seen my pregnancy essentials video, you're gonna see this in there. And also for postpartum, it's super important to stay hydrated during the whole time, labor, delivery, and pregnancy, like all of it. So might as well just get a water bottle that you like. I found this on Amazon, super cheap. Found it on sale because I'm a sucker for sales. But pretty much it just tells you where you're supposed to be drinking at what time, and it's just portable. I love it, and I'm gonna be using this while I'm in labor and after I give birth. So for both of my girls, something that I regret not bringing is a blanket. I didn't bring a pillow, and I won't be bringing a pillow this time either, just because that's a little extra. It's 24 48 hours that you're gonna be there. The hospital has pillows. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, But a blanket, yes, because the hospital blankets are super thin. I remember vividly asking for more and more blankets. They're just not that comfortable. Something from home always brings you comfort, whether it's a pillow, a blanket, or both. But this one is super fluffy and it's minky on the inside, and it's super comfortable. It's not too big. I can fold it super thin and just shove it in the bag. Super small. So, and it doesn't really weigh. Another thing that I'm gonna bring just to be comfortable are these slippers. I got them new just because they were on sale, and like I said, I'm a sucker for sales, especially like for something like that's gonna be comfortable and I'm gonna be constantly using, because when I come home I'm still gonna use these. I actually have a pink pair like somewhere, but I found these, and I'm going to be bringing just 2 pairs of socks to the hospital. These are not non-slip, but I figured if I'm going to be wearing my slippers, I don't need non-slip socks. So I have to just take it out of the packing and just pack it in there. These are comfortable. They're like high socks. So you just want to be comfortable in the hospital. It's not a fashion show, trust me. Speaking of fashion and all things sexy, I'm going to be bringing just 2 of these. Diapers, just because the hospital, yes, they provide a mesh underwear and all of the things that you're gonna need. They provide tucks and perineal spray. You can bring all of those, but they're gonna provide it to you. So while you're at the hospital, might as well just take the help that they're giving, and when you come home you can worry about the rest of that. I have all my peri bottles and I have everything in my postpartum basket. Like I said, I'll be more than willing to do a whole postpartum, like once you get home video with like pajamas and everything you're gonna need. But for the hospital, it's just 24-48 hours and they provide you what you're gonna need. But to come home, I'm not gonna wear the underwear that the hospital provides. I'm going to wear this one. This is a lot more comfortable, and I feel like it's more comfortable. You decide on you, but for me, I wish that I had these giving birth to my girls. So I'm only gonna take 2 out of there and put it in my bag. Most of the time you only need 1, but I'm gonna bring 2 just in case, just to be on the safe side. 2 nursing bras. Like I said, you're not gonna be nursing. You're not gonna be like producing milk like a cow in the hospital. You're just gonna be producing colostrum, and your baby's just gonna latch, learn to latch. Like, you're not gonna be there long. But I'm bringing 2 just in case one gets dirty or like whatever the case is. I would highly recommend that if you're gonna plan on nursing. And the next thing I recommend, I'm bringing this long robe that I found on Amazon. It's super comfortable. It's very long, so just in case, like my Target one, I really would love to bring my black Target robe that I use as pajamas all the time, but it's just really short and I don't really want to wear that in the hospital. This one's long. I don't have to worry about anything showing or any blood coming out or whatever the case is. Just in case it does get dirty, I do have a backup that I'm bringing another robe and a pair of like comfortable pants that match with the robe. And then under the robe, I'm gonna wear obviously like one of the nursing bras. And that's it, because in the hospital, they're probably not even accepting a lot of guests. And either way, this time around, I don't want that many guests. I just want to focus on relaxing and resting and bonding with my baby before we get home to the chaos of life with more toddlers and more kids and life. So I really just want to be comfortable, focus on getting to know my new baby. So I'm just bringing 2 robes and 1 set of pants. I never wanted to wear pants the day of or the day after I gave birth because everything is swollen. You don't want anything tight. So I'm just bringing robes just because I know myself. You might be different. And then I'm bringing a coming home outfit. I'm just bringing an oversized t-shirt that is super comfortable. I got this from Typically Blush. It's a boutique from a YouTuber, and it's just so comfortable, and I can only see myself wanting to wear comfortable things, especially to come home. I have a long way home from the hospital. I have like an hour-and-a-half trip, so I'm gonna want to be comfortable. And then some leggings that they're not maternity or postpartum, but they fit me now even with this big belly that I have, and they're like supportive, but they're comfortable, they're stretchy. So I'm just gonna wear that. not too much. For my husband, we're just gonna pack like maybe 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of like shorts and joggers, just so he's comfortable, like just like 2 or 3 outfits for him so he's comfortable. But good, just because he's a simple guy, he doesn't really need all that much. And I have him like covered with soap and toothpaste and all of the stuff. But that's it, just because I'm not gonna bring like my breastfed pillow. The hospital has pillows, so if you want extra pillows to like get extra comfortable to breastfeed, you can ask them for that. It's not that big of a deal. I'd rather not pack and have to like unload it from my car, walk it all the way up the stairs, put it back in my car, and walk it right back home when I'm bringing a baby, and I'm bringing all of this back home along with the hospital bag for the baby and everything else. So I just want it to be simple this time around. It's my 3rd time, and I want everything to go smoothly. So that's all I'm packing. I'm gonna like throw it into the bag now so you can see that it's really not that much. I'll be right back. So this is what my bag looks like. It's still not full just because my husband's stuff goes in last always, but I'm not gonna put this inside just because I know I'm gonna probably want it in the car. So you open it up, and I have my snacks easily accessible on top, as well as the face mask and our little toiletry bags. I still have this one open because I have to go fill this up with sanitizer right now. But I have my supply cookies, our chargers, everything else that I'm gonna need. So that's it. It's super simple. There's enough room in here. This is just my going home outfit. There's more than enough room in here for my husband to pack his outfits. And then mind you, you're not going to want to fill your bag up all of the way to where nothing else fits, because the clothes on your back that you bring into the hospital, you're gonna have to pack it in there, and they're gonna give you a lot of extra diapers, wipes, soaps, everything that you're gonna need for postpartum. So you want to be able to stuff that in there without it being too much, because then you're gonna end up with a lot more baggage to come home from the hospital. And then the last thing you're gonna want to make sure you have is like just a pair of sandals. If you want to, if you wish, you can just use the ones you used in the hospital, like for the shower. But I wear these almost every day, so I'm probably gonna be wearing these when I go into the hospital, and these to go back home instead of like dirtying the slippers outside, since I want to keep them as inside shoes for the most part. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything, and if you want to see how I pack my baby's hospital bag, or what my postpartum essentials are that I already like to have ready. Just let me know. If there's anything else you would like to see, just let me know in the comments. I would be more than happy to film that for you. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.